What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up. And you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a .com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Shawn. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on.
Baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap.
Tap in. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Just me and Jay Black today. I don't know. We waiting on Sexy Mo to join the show. Yesterday I did Jay Black. I took a mental health day.
Mental health day is good.
I took a mental health day yesterday due to lack of sleep. And last night, dog, I took so much sleep medication. A doctor probably wouldn't have suggested the amount too much sleep medication. I got the old school. Some of y'all, I normally do the ZQuils, the pill form. I got the old school ZQuil, the one that comes with the shot glass. The one that
So the liquid.
The liquid.
Okay.
Yeah, the liquid ZQuil.
And it helps you sleep. But I guess if you take too much, I guess you may not wake up. So I don't know if that's a good idea.
It's not a good idea. We do not promote overindulging in sleep medication, but I think I fell asleep around 8 o'clock. Good morning, Tam. What's going on?
Tam should join the show. We need ovaries. Tam could pop on.
We need ovaries, Tam. We need ovaries on the show. Sexy Mo is she's having internet problems, but and I believe her because there's been a lot of internet problems. Even in my neighborhood over here, I woke up and there was a line, a thick ass cord across the lawn, and it was connected to a box, and then it was like 3 houses down connected to another box. And I was like, so I called PSC&G. And then they were like, our anything. Yeah, he said nothing.
Anything
nothing,
we doing?
But
yeah.
While you're here, you have a balance of 650, whatever.
That's how they get you. Hey, you call her and making a payment. I ain't calling for no payment. I'm calling about something. You keep trying to tell me to make a payment.
No, I'm good. I'm right on schedule. I like that. I always like to keep a little balance with the PSC&G. And don't go on your credit report. Listen. So then I left. I came here for something. I don't know what it was, but the afternoon I was back, and it was Xfinity Cable. And Xfinity Cable, there was a guy out there with the wire, and he was fixing the wire, and then there was a guy next to him. You could tell he was his house, and you could tell he worked at a hospital because he had the credentials. I don't know if he was a doctor or a nurse. I don't know what he was. He was pissed, and he was like, "My internet cable's been out for," and he's like 3 doors down from. So that being said, there are people here whose internet has been down, like their total cable situation has been gone and out for a few days. And I know you ain't nobody happy when we have no idea how addicted we are to having internet.
You can't go without it.
Like, I think my kids have had to choose. If they had to say what turns off the cable of the internet, they'd be like, yeah, take the cable. We don't even need the damn cable.
Phone, internet,
yeah, we watch everything on the phone. We got Disney Plus and Hulu and Netflix and all that other good stuff. Question. First of all, how was your night, Jay? Did you do anything?
It was a big night last. Good morning, Jeanette. It was a big night last night on TV. Big Brother premiered. What are you talking about? The challenge right after that. It was the new episode. First, next 3 months, I got Big Brother for the next 3 months. Like, I'm excited. It ain't no summer without Big Brother.
It always comes on during the summertime.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
always.
smart.
And then a lot of times they have Celebrity Big Brother doing the winner.
That's smart.
But every summer it's the next 3 months of Big Brother.
That is genius.
Man, I literally watched it live. Like usually I wait for the DVR so I can fast forward commercials. I was so pumped for this first episode. I like Big Brother. I think it's fine.
So every Wednesday night, or is it every night during the week, or every Wednesday night?
Wednesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. Generally, it's like 3 nights.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Where do you catch the replay? Is it on Hulu or something?
Because you know Paramount. Oh,
Paramount.
You know, it's an app. Somebody getting money.
Jesus.
That's where the live streams are at. I can turn it on right now and see them what they're doing. Yeah.
Oh, the live streams are on the app 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day. Yep. Unless they're filming a competition, which they obviously can't show that. They need that to air. You can watch them, everything they're doing, all the conversations, the plots, the everything. Yes, everything.
Wow. I don't know if I could take part in that. Damn. Cameras going 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day on you.
Except obviously in the shower. Obviously,
it's just outside the door, but you see them taking a shower. You see from their their head up. Yes, is their head up when they're taking a shower. What up, TP? That's why they say Big Brother is watching. Yeah, Big Brother is watching.
They see your face Queen while you're in the shower. Yeah. What up, Queen Born? What's good?
Why shit living on? You know, it's from
I don't know about. Wow. Yeah, let me ask you a dumb question. So your night went well then?
Yeah.
Because you had a program. That's why I miss about basketball so much. I'm going through detox because basketball was my one escape to watch the NBA finals. Like I literally look forward to every single game. I didn't care if it was a blowout or not. I just looked once I saw what's his name? Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and all. I was excited. And then Michael Wilborn when it was on ABC and all them guys, Jalen Rose. I have no programming.
Until
right
football.
Like
the football preseason.
So you want to have a sports moment?
Shoot.
Nick Sirianni, your head coach
of the Philadelphia
Eagles. A guy calls the radio station in New York, right? And he says he has his jersey, his giant paraphernalia on, and he lives in South Jersey. And a man comes up to him and says, "I got a problem with what you got on, bro." And it's the Eagle head coach.
Okay.
Now the story exploded today. Like the dude was on the radio station in New York in Philadelphia called WIP, and they was giving him the business, right? But then he called the New York station, and the New York station put him on, and the New York station was like, "Why?" Well, they were trying. Nobody believed him, right? Until he said, "I didn't know it was Nick Sirianni. I didn't know that. I thought it was just the dude saying, I got a problem with what you got on, bro." And the guy was like, "What would you do if somebody just came up?" And they were playing tennis. They were at a tennis court in Haddonfield.
Okay.
They were at a tennis court. For those bro, the guy's like, "What would you do if somebody said that to you?" He said, "I took it. First, I was trying to figure out, is he joking? But he wasn't smiling." He said, so I said something back to him, whatever he said. And then his boys, they broke the whole thing up. Now, Nick Sirianni says he was just busting his chops.
Yeah, white guy talk.
He was just busting his chops. That's all it was doing, right? But I'm like, why, as an Eagle fan, as an Eagle head coach, why would you even put yourself in that situation if you
Yeah, you just making a statement and comment, just thinking you're playful. Maybe he didn't assume that he knew who he was. It was just, hey, I can see people out in the street when they got their cowboy stuff on. I see a little slick stuff like, you really rocking that heavy, huh? You really rocking that?
Yeah.
Like I make little sly comments, you know.
But I don't know if you say you got a problem with what you have on.
I got a problem. Yeah, it's like, well,
let's reverse it. What if you got an Eagle jersey on and says you got a problem with what you got on?
I guess we got problems then. You know, like it's what you gonna do next is gonna dictate. I can see that. I can see that going left. I guess it depends on the mood you're in. If you're in the jokey mode, the silly mode, if you're in uncharted territories out of your area and somebody's saying they want to smoke, now you know.
So this is where your boys go wrong. His boy says when he says, "Yo, that's the offensive line coach for the Eagles." Where that came from? This is why I believe the story, Because why would you? He said, because they were like, how'd you find out it was him? He said, I Googled him. They were like, well, how did you know to Google him if you didn't know he was the coach? He said, because my boy said he was the offensive line coach. So when I Googled the picture of the offensive line coach, it was some old dude who didn't fit the description. But while I'm on the site, I see other coaches. So I see that it was the head coach. So obviously it's a slow sports day.
Yeah, for them to take that up. Yeah.
So anyway, so that led me to, I don't remember. Do you remember when the guy was talking trash on the escalator at the Jets game we went to?
No.
We left early from the game. Thomas Jones, former running back for the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets, had given us tickets. He gave us good tickets too. I don't know why we left. I think the game was a blowout or whatever. But you had a jersey. I don't know why. We were going down the escalator and the white boy was talking trash going up the escalator.
Okay.
So he's talking trash, but he's going up the escalator.
Opposite side.
So I'm sitting there. My whole point of the story is, why do people take their team so damn personally? Like, I think we get away with being the most childish people in the history of the world. Like, one of the most dangerous things you could do is go to an Eagle game with a Dallas Cowboy jersey.
And if the Eagles lost, I think it's a difference. If we're losing,
if you win, it might be worse. If they might give you the business,
because now it's going to be a lot against you. But you can't talk trash in a area, and that squad is losing or lost that game, and you rock another team's jersey. Yeah, that could be because fans get into it. Fans are supportive. That's what fans do.
So I had two experiences to go into Eagle games. First experience, there was this guy who's like a black guy who was like 6'5".
I say black guy.
I had to say black because I love how aggression changes when somebody. I always say everything changes when somebody's like 6'6", 260 pounds. So the Eagle fan said something to him, and he did what you did. He was like, "Oh, it's a problem now." So put his hot dog and his soda down. He was like, "So, what's the problem?" I'm like, "Oh, it's about to go down. I want to watch this." But the guy was also big and had a bunch of people with him. So the guy kept walking. He didn't want that smoke. But this is the one that killed me. I sat in the 600 level. Yes, at Veterans Stadium, the 600 level is probably the wildest section that you could be with Eagle fans. 700 level. It was 700 level. The infamous one. So it was the Arizona damn Cardinals. Why did I go to see? This is when the Cardinals sucked. This is where it goes too far. A man was walking with his kid. His kid was probably 5 years old, dog. Probably at best 5. But the kid has a Cowboy jersey on. I have never heard like 1,000 people call a kid an asshole. They chanted. They were chanting at the kid, asshole. I was like, what are we
opened
doing?
Up to the elements. Enjoy it. Enjoy the whole vibe of everything.
That's when I realized football ain't for your kids unless they you make sure they got the right jersey on. Even if they rooting for the other team, just root calmly. Just root calmly and just, be like, yeah. But don't start yelling out, we got this. So anyway, that was one story from Nick Sirianni. And then I'm picking with you, but I could not believe Philadelphia. I'm not picking with you, but I've never seen this in political history. And I should have sent you the clip. I've never seen this in political history. The mayor of Philadelphia was doing an interview about the gunshots that happened on 4th of July. He said, I can't wait till I'm not the mayor of the city anymore. What did you say? He said, I cannot wait. They asked him again. They said they asked him to repeat it. He said, I can't wait to not be the mayor of this city. He said, I cannot. Oh, you got the clip?
Or day where I don't lay on my back and look at the ceiling and worry about stuff. So everything we have in the city over the last 7 years, I worry about. I don't enjoy 4th of July. I don't enjoy the Democratic National Convention. I didn't enjoy the NFL draft. I'm waiting for something bad to happen all the time. So I'll be happy when I'm not here. Mayor? Yeah. There's not a
yeah. Double down. Yeah.
Fact. And I guess that might be the most. I don't know if that's the most stressful job you can have, but God, I've never heard a mayor, a governor, a senator, anything ever say, I just can't. I can't wait till it's over. The mayor of Philadelphia wants out.
I appreciated his candor. I appreciated the fact that he was frustrated, and that's all that was. Just frustrated, to be honest. And he just spoke, and and that's what happens when you're passionate. I mean, the Republicans do it all the time. So what's the difference? Like they can speak their mind and then backpedal. Obviously, he backpedaled. Said, "Look, hey, I was frustrated. There's a lot, cops getting shot and all this stuff going on. And, obviously, I'm here. I'm waking up every day to here to do my job and do my term. So, but I respected it. And I
no, I absolutely do. But I'm just that.
What up, Jacqueline?
That's when your city's on fire right now. When the mayor's like, I'm ready to be out.
TP said, like, I feel him on that. He said loud when he was thinking. Yeah, they want you to be transparent. So they say that when you're transparent, it's backlash. Like, what do you want? You want me to be honest? Man, I can't wait. I'm done with this bull. He is what it is. I'm out this piece.
No, if we're going to do that, I want athletes to start down. Like when they having a horrible season, just be like, yo, I can't wait till I'm not a Chicago Bear anymore. Like I can't.
Like
I want
Kevin Durant. I can't wait till I'm out of Brooklyn.
I can't wait till I'm out of Brooklyn. Get me out of Brooklyn.
Just be honest. I appreciate people being honest. Speak your truth. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, obviously, I guess he said 7 years, so he can't run another
He's done.
term.
Yeah, after next year. He's in the next 2023. So he's good for the next year, couple months or whatever.
That dude was like, but I will say this. You can tell he takes his job seriously. Mm-hmm. You tell the dude is just stressed because every time they bring a function to Philadelphia, they worry that the shots are going to ring out. I didn't even think about the pressure of having the NFL draft when they had it outside and everybody was at, what was that, Xfinity Live? Yeah. They were all out there.
You're vulnerable. When you have the big arguments like that. Is it just me or is it the internet choppy? Very choppy. Okay. Something going on. Oh, maybe Mo.
Oh, the YouTube is kind of choppy. I just looked at the YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I think there's a whole ploy. I think there's a whole. I'm starting to believe the conspiracy theory that it's good. There's gonna be a terrorist attack, and all they're gonna do is shut down the internet. Yeah, just imagine that the whole country didn't have an internet.
That would be
just imagine if the whole country's got that
There's
internet.
People jobs that rely on that internet. Yeah, it's too much that relies on the internet. Yeah, that would be a big deal. That would be a big problem.
Nothing would be functioning. We really be out in the streets. You think the supermarket? You think the grocery store was crazy during COVID? Let the internet go down. And all these websites go down, and all the I don't even think can the grocery store even function? Can they function without an internet? Can you pay without the internet? With how you pay there?
Yeah, I get because you order online. You need the internet for like credit cards.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you be cash only. That's why I keep a little bit of cash all the time on me, because you just never know.
And how you gonna get cash for no internet with the ATM not working? Oh, we shouldn't put this out here.
Yeah, that's why you keep a little bit in your house. Keep a little bit in your house.
I have no money in the house.
Oh, we got no. Oh, that's a foul.
I have no money in the house.
Yeah, you gotta keep a little something in your house.
I'd have to borrow money from the kids. They're the only one with cash. They shut the internet. But since we're on the political thing, I got some extra ones that I didn't tell you about, Jay Black. Mm-hmm. So, how long has Joe Biden been the president?
Joey B. Was it this year? January, right?
That was this year, right?
Wait, no, January 6th insurrection. That was
no. He was. Oh, January 6th was.
Wait, has it been a year? When was he? That was this year.
So it hasn't even been a year yet.
When did Joe Biden get sworn in? Was it this year, 2022, or last year? This is January, right? Yeah, it was just this year. Now you saying the same? I said, because I feel like the January 6th insurrection was so long ago. Was that last? No. Now I gotta Google.
Tam, shout out to you. She said, no, remember when Dallas had that weather storm and stores was like, well, take what you need. Yeah, you're right.
Joe Biden's inauguration date.
So they got a leaked video of his son.
Okay, yeah, it was 2021.
2021, okay. So he wasn't the president when this video was done. So he was the vice. Was he the vice president in 2019? Was that was Donald Trump's time then? 2019. That had to be done. Okay. So his son is battling. I should have sent. Dog. This is the weirdest video. Oh God, how can I send this to you so y'all can see this? So Joe Biden's son is battling drug addiction and alcohol addiction. So he's been to a few rehabs. Hunter Biden was filmed smoking drugs and drinking hard seltzer and fondling himself while floating inside a sensory deprivation tank. One of them tanks that you do in rehab. When you go to rehab, they put you in there basically so you can do your detox. This son of a bitch was smoking. We don't know what drugs he was smoking inside the detox, and was drinking liquor inside the rehab detox, and had the nerve to videotape this. And this was the rehab that Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, paid for. I don't know if I even show you. If I even show you like this, if y'all can even see it. Let me see. Can y'all see him smoking?
Well, you can get an idea. That's his son, right?
That's his son. I'm still trying to figure out how do you get drugs and alcohol in the rehab? And every rehab I've been to, they sneak them in, and I'm still trying to figure out how do y'all get it past all.
Oh, they put it up. They wreck them. Ain't that how they do when they go to jail too?
A whole hard can of seltzer water. I mean, the hard liquor, the seltzer liquor.
Maybe not that. Maybe not that.
Yo. It says here, finding himself while floating in a sensory deprivation tank 1 month after convincing Dad Joe to wire him $20,000 for his detox program. Harden is smoking and drinking. It was in Massachusetts. The president's son took the video of himself retrieved from his abandoned laptop while he was meant to be undergoing detox treatment. God, Hunter Biden.
But why they always bringing up stuff about his kid and try to shame him? Like, what you do don't make me ish. Like, just what Monty do was no reflection. Oh, well, Mike, your daughter did this, so you're a horrible person. Or, hey, your son did this, and that makes you bad. No, I don't like.
I think if you're the president, it kind of makes the person go, you can't even run your own household.
He's a grown ass man. What do you mean? Yeah. His son is grown. His son ain't 10 years old out here stealing cars and robbing people. Like, what are we talking about here? I can't be held accountable for what another adult does.
Remember how crazy we went when one of the Obama kids got caught smoking?
And Louis, was Sasha or Malia? One of them.
The taller one got caught smoking a little something.
But they just was trying to find anything on Barack. Anything. Just said something ain't right. Louis.
It seems so easy to be. If your president was your dad, don't it seem like that'd be sweet? Like everything would be all good. Then you'd be like, dog, I'm just gonna live my life. My dad's the president. Like I got Secret Service. We going wherever we want to go. I guess not. Yeah, I've never seen. They put you in a I've never been to this type of rehab though. He's in an actual tank with water in it. How does he? Wow. All right, we'll get to the question. I get is Mo going to join us, or is Mo still struggling?
No, this honestly, looking at the YouTube, I had to pop it on. It's real bad. It is real choppy and bad. It's horrible. This ain't gonna fly. It's bad.
Let me see. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm watching.
Every time I look up, we like froze, stop, and then we go back on. Stop. We go back on. Like it's something. It's something.
Oh, there was a pause.
It's keep pausing.
Now we pause and making the pause worse. Now we pause.
No.
Now we pause.
No. Try to watch something like that.
And we still in Facebook jail, right?
Yeah, we're still in Facebook jail. This might be
how many days left on our sentence on Facebook? Does anybody know?
I gotta ask Shawnee. She said 30 days. And Shawnee a little under. So she'll be back soon. But we can ask it. YouTube. Yeah, we just strictly YouTube is trash. Jeanette said.
Is there any other way we gotta watch it? Oh man. And Jay can't get on Instagram. Oh, this show's falling apart.
Today, I think we need a reboot. I think we need a refresh, reboot tomorrow. This is bad, to be honest. It's bad. I know I wanted to get into Ray J. I saw what he done did with his tattoo, and Macy Gray's in the news. I know we wanted to hit on all this stuff.
I had a good question too. I had a good question to ask. Damn it, man! I needed Mo to be on here because I wanted to see what Mo was saying. This same bad weather had my flight canceled the other day. I'm still pissed, even though I'm home now. Oh boy, them cancellations in them airports suck.
Real deal.
DP, let me tell you, the night I slept is just YouTube. Wait,
you
can't leave yet. Wait a second.
It's choppy. She probably can't stand it. Dude, like I just look at wait.
Refresh. Do what Tam says she refreshed. Come on, I want to hear y'all answers. And Brittany G sent letters to Joe Biden.
Oh, she's trying to get some help. Joey B.
Oh yeah, and Brittany Griner sent a nice passionate letter, basically saying, "Dude, don't forget I'm out here. Like, get me out of here." And the other detainees. I didn't even know there were other American detainees that were in there.
I wonder what she said in the letter. Was it a long letter?
They got a slew. Letter? They got a slew of us in there, dog. Hold up. I'll get you to get the letter. I'll see who gets the letter first. I'm going to keep moving my mouth because I don't want y'all to think we pausing.
YouTube is going to help with that.
Brittany, let me look. Oh, Brittany, yeah, I'm still.
You're still pausing. Brittany Griner letter.
My mouth be moving weird when I watch myself. Like my mouth, like this part, it's almost like I had some type of stroke.
Handwritten. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was handwritten. Where did she get a pen?
She ain't got no computer.
Get a pen. Hold on. Yeah, maybe I got a pen in here.
Started when I realized you're dealing with so much, but please.
Yeah. She was like, "I know you busy." She sounded like somebody who starts off when you about to ask somebody to borrow some money.
But no, but she hit it with this is the way the cat. I voted for the first time in 2020, and I voted for you. That was my first time voting for you. Like I'm a supporter, Joey B.
Why ain't it coming up? Do you got the whole letter?
You know what?
Read the letter.
I realize you're dealing with so much, but please don't forget about me and the other American descendees. Please do all you can to bring us home. I voted for the first time in 2020, and I voted for you. I believed in you. I still have so much good to do with my freedom that you can help restore. I miss my wife, I miss my family, I miss my teammates. It kills me to know they're suffering so much right now. I'm grateful to whatever you can do at this moment to get me home. Damn. Brittany Griner, she wanted to be home.
Dog. My life is far from perfect right now. But damn, Brittany. There's always somebody going through a lot more than what you're going through. Brittany Griner sent a letter. How'd you get a stamp?
How'd she get his address? I guess
we know where he lives.
I guess it's all the same address. Like, you know, what's the White House address? You talking trash? You don't know that address. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Well, you can get the address.
Yeah,
what is the address? What is the
I know it's supposed to be common knowledge.
Can't you just put White House? Can't you just put the White House? On the letter, can't just fit to the White House.
In D.C. I know it's in D.C.
Let's go White House address. Wait, White House.
The president's team.
We should know this.
You should know the White House address. It should be common knowledge. It should be. Tam, you don't know it either, Tam. You don't know it without Googling.
How do we not know 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
There you go. I know when I hit.
So do you just put attention, Joe Biden?
The president team. So apparently the president and his people's been in contact with her family, so he knows. So why he ain't making that move? I guess what he got to give up a lot to get her back and to get the other ones back.
Well, how embarrassing it looks, because they want what they want in return. This is why it's so difficult. What they want in return is they want this ultra James Bond spy that we put in jail from Russia. He was a spy for Russia. Identity type of spy that has information. So what do you do if they say, give us the spy that has a gang of information about y'all, and we're going to give you this basketball player back?
Somebody got to take one for the team. I don't know.
That's why she's screwed. And we are not laughing at her situation, y'all. We know that I don't even know what that must feel like to be a prisoner of war, because that's exactly what she is. And they said she went to court for, I guess she went for possession of marijuana. Think about having to be in a Russian jail for just having some marijuana in your vape.
It's illegal. It's like,
so what do you do if they say
follow the rules when you're out of the country? You follow the laws.
She probably did it over and over again because she plays over there overseas. So she probably got comfortable bringing the vape and bringing. So what do you do if you're the president? You got to give us the ultra spy with top secret evidence and information, and may have codes. Look, I'm just going off of Born Identity. May have some. The blueprint, and I don't mean the physical blueprint, I mean a plan that America has globally. Do you give up the spy to get Brittany Griner? I'm not saying it disrespectfully, y'all. I'm saying this because this is legit what the cabinet is talking about. They're saying for a basketball player.
Yeah.
So they trying to do like some,
like the movie Salt. Remember Angelina Jolie and Salt? Yeah, she was undercover.
So I'm at. What do you do?
I'm being honest. As a leader, you have to make tough decisions, and sometimes it may not be a popular decision, but you have to look at the bigger picture. And if this person is going to do more detriment to many, many more, you got to preserve the many, many more, and some may have to get sacrificed. It may not be popular, but what up, Ashley? But that's what it is. He can't lie. That's going to cause more damage on the bigger picture. The sacrifice. Yeah, Brittany, sorry. Like,
God damn, he said, Brittany, sorry.
I couldn't do it because as soon as he do it, then and 300 people get murdered because of that decision. Now you got 300 families. You're in a no-win situation there with that.
Look at these comments. But is she worth it? Damn, y'all.
But if she worth it,
it's an American citizen that's being held in Russia. Ain't we supposed to go get the Americans? Ain't we supposed to be like, look, shouldn't they be a threat or something? Let me ask you this. If it was LeBron that was in that Russian. Okay, I'll give you one better. If it was Tom Brady that was being held in a Russian prison, how long do you think it would take before we got Tom Brady out of there? If it wasn't just a black woman who's a star in the WNBA, if it was Tom Brady, the golden boy from the NFL, the man with all the Super Bowl rings, and Russia had him in jail or prison. I don't know which one she's in over there. I guess both of them are horrible. Either one. Whichever one you want. We'll use prison. Do you think we give up that spy to get Tom Brady?
I don't think so. I think that what it'd be is a billionaire there to step up and do his own little thing. Like Jeanette said, it's Tom Brady. I think somebody with some real bread would reach out and try to work something out, because that's what it's all about. If you can get some money out of it, then all right, we give up this one, person for the right.
I don't think Russia's giving up I don't think Russia's giving them up for money. That's what they have been saying on Twitter. If it was LeBron released to me, because the embarrassment then becomes, we got your star. We took your star. What you gonna do about it?
If they can bring ASAP Rocky home. Remember they had ASAP?
Yo, those are facts.
I forgot about that.
Donald Trump did bring ASAP Rocky home. And the ball boy who stole something home from jail overseas.
I forgot about ASAP was over there.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear before I did not and would never, ever vote for Donald Trump ever in my life. I voted against him twice. I literally I might vote for Don King before I vote for Donald Trump. I would vote for anybody who runs against Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump is a horrible person in real life, but I will say this. If this happened while Donald Trump was the president, it would be handled differently. Now, that could lead to, it might not be handled differently because it's Putin and it's Russia. So I might be wrong. But I can't see Donald Trump just sitting there going, we're doing the best we can. He would say something crazy on that microphone.
Yeah.
If they took Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he would. It depends on the level. Yeah, it's levels, as Meek said. There's levels to this. So yeah, Brittany ain't on that level. So keep writing them letters, and hopefully they're going to keep on trying behind the scenes and making phone calls, but it ain't the full court press. Sorry. Yeah, especially if they saying you got to give up a spy.
Got to give up one spy.
It's like, what could he really know? Change the password. Like, I don't get that part. What could the spy really know that you can't pivot on? Just switch up. But he
made a spy, or is like a gang of spies that we done put in jail that we don't know about. But I don't know which one it is. But I do know they want some spies back. And Jay said, why don't we just change the passwords?
Just change it. Whatever the spy figured out the codes, I'm sure things could be. You're supposed to change stuff anyway, rotating, not using the same passwords all the time. Switch up.
Yo, for those who are just joining us on Instagram Live, we don't have anybody. It's just me and Jay. To us on YouTube, Media Room 360, but we're talking about what, and it's a little choppy right now. Jay Black's pissed because it's a little choppy. We're having some problems.
Keep freezing. I see your hand. You stopping. It's frustrating me as well.
Go ahead. But talking about Brittany Griner, and it's basically it's almost a trade that they're offering. Russia wants a super powerful spy that's in jail in America for Brittany Griner, the all-star center and American citizen. And that's the deal. Do you take the deal? And Jay Black was like, no. And then Jay Black said, well, why don't we just change the passwords? Whatever the spy knows, he won't be able to do it. But it's more than changing the passwords, because obviously they could be plans that we have globally to make an economic move that he knows about. He can go back to Russia and they block it. I don't know.
How long they had him? Like that, it could have been years since they got this spy, right?
It could have been years that he could have been years. He could have been in there for a while. Would you, as the president on IG Live, answer me this question that we have, and would you give that spy up for Brittany Griner? Now, I think it's ridiculous that Brittany Griner is still in prison, and I think this is obnoxious. And I will stick to this. I believe if that was Tom Brady, but Jay Black said no go. Even if Russia throws in draft picks, Jay Black said no go.
If he's going to risk that many lives, you can't. You can't.
What does this spy know that we can't get Brit? Why can't we get this woman out?
There's a reason why. Something there. So, but she wrote a letter. She got her plea. I'm sure she probably gonna send a couple more. And like I said, I wish the best for her. Like I said, that's a tough spot to be in.
And the letter was well written, and the letter was like she even said, she said, I voted for you for the first time I ever voted. You're the first person I voted for. Mm-hmm. And Joe Biden was like, good looking on that, but you should have been voting. Good morning, Kings. Finally found you on YouTube. Oh, what up,
Candy Lady? Good morning, Candy
Welcome
Lady.
To Candy Lady.
We apologize for the choppiness on YouTube.
I'm trying to fight or something? You ain't do a darn thing?
Not a darn. Yesterday we missed, Shawnee wasn't feeling well, so don't leave me to my vices with this stuff. No.
Why ain't you in my just talk? He said, He didn't even say no. He just said, Them cats was like Mike's taking a mental day off. It's a day off for everybody. Everybody go home. Y'all couldn't do like 10 minutes to let them know. Y'all could have joked about me taking the mental.
Ronnie even said definitely we're gonna have to cut the day short due to technical difficulties.
Get off early.
No, I don't like the choppiness. It's frustrating me. Like I can't get by it. I wanted to get into this Ray J. I wanted to get into killing me right now. You got the shooter out there, and
the funny thing is, every time I look all right. Oh yeah. I look like I'm pop locking.
Not pop locking.
Listen to Kim. Time to rap, Kim.
That was funny. Oh, God.
All right. Oh, no.
It was fine until you said something. No, Ronnie, it's been like this all morning.
What's going on? Jay Black said it was Wellness Wednesday. Bye. Yeah, what the hell? Didn't even do. Today's Thursday, right?
Today's Thursday, yeah.
I'm going to New York Saturday.
NYC Saturday. Got a show?
I'm going to check out. I got to start politicking in New York, so I'm going to Cypher Sounds comedy show.
Cypher Sounds, don't get gassed.
Yeah. I think Claude, you should come.
Pause.
Pause. Super pause on that.
Saturday.
You should attend. Why has pause ruined everything? The phrase pause has ruined conversations between guys, yo. All I said was you should come, but I didn't say to the comedy show, and you got to say.
It's been an hour already. What happened with Ray J?
Ray J, tell him what happened with Ray. Let's get to it. It's even choppy. What happened to Ray?
Ray J, y'all know before he got a tattoo of his sister, Brandy. He got the tattoo. Remember this one right here? He had it on his arm. Remember? And she was like, oh, she was flattered by it, and we thought it was a little odd, to get your sister,
Okay, let's stop right there real quick. Is it odd to get a tattoo of your sister's name if she's still alive?
Y'all looking crazy. Good morning. What up, Stacey?
Stacey Mitchell, we doing the best we can. Jay ready to go home.
I'm ready to. Let's regroup for tomorrow. Let's regroup tomorrow. It'll be Friday. Let's start over. But is it? The question was the tattoo.
Is it weird to have a tattoo of your sister's name if she's still alive? I just need to know. Is that weird? Before we get into the other tattoo.
Ashley says
Jay.
A little bit.
A little bit odd.
A little bit odd. Like
okay, a little bit. Jay Black, what do you say? What is your look? And now, so I don't know how long we're gonna be on IG Live. Go ahead, now, Jay. Say.
It's tremendously odd to me. I think it's weird and odd. If you came up with a tattoo of your sister going down your arm, that's a little weird to me. I mean, I'm not gonna be thinking incest, but I'm gonna be thinking, did something happen?
Well, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I want me to be honest, right? I'm thinking something's deeper going on. I mean, that's a little strange. That y'all super duper tight now. You getting tattoos and
somebody said not really. Ray and Brandy have a deep bond. Not what's that? Candy Pollock says not weird at all. Y'all gotta let me know if it's weird. Number one, before we get into the other tattoo, is it weird to have your sister's name tattooed on you?
That ain't just on him. That's going.
She's alive, and she's
going
alive.
Down his whole arm.
Yeah, that's going down his whole arm. It is going down. That's a doozy. That's a hell of a tattoo. It's nice. It's a nice tattoo.
That's his only sister.
Jeanette said that's his only sister. Mm. Jay said he just thinks it's weird.
It's weird. It's weird for me. As Lady Q say, I gotta say to me, that would be to me, it's weird, it's odd and strange, and I'm looking at you cockeyed a little sideways. I'm just being honest.
Somebody said I would put a tattoo of my only brother. It's weird to get anyone's name tattooed on you.
Queen Born, like, is anybody. I don't care if it's your baby daddy. She's like, Well, maybe kids. You can get your kids.
Yeah, you can get your kids tattooed.
I think the kids, that's not odd.
I've been trying to get enough guts to get the kids tattoo and just have an A and then have a Kayla and then Autumn and Amani next to the A. It's just me.
It's just her and her brother, and they're really close.
So you would get a tattoo. I don't know.
Jacqueline weird as fuck.
Jacqueline said weird as fuck.
That's what I'm talking about, Jacqueline. You stand in it like me. Stand in it. It's weird. I ain't offended. I'm trying not to
somebody.
But yeah, it's the difference.
There's another comment. Who would Ray J be without? I guess you meant who would Ray J be without Brandy? I have seen men tattoos that are on themselves of women who have done nothing for them. Some guys have played themselves by getting tattoos.
Yeah, Brandy's brother. Yeah, Ash, my son as well. I have to.
Lady Q. We got a Q comment. All Q comments are sponsored by WokeUpInspired.com. WokeUpInspired.com. Q comments are always sponsored by Q.
God.
The Q comment says, I don't think it's odd. Show people how much you love them when they can see it and feel it. Why wait till they're dead? Very good point.
Well,
because it's not weird if the person passes. Why is it not weird if why is it not weird if a dude I'm asking you, Jay. What was that last comment?
Tattoos or how people express themselves. Say that last thing again.
If one of your homies passed, I wouldn't look at it as weird if you got a tattoo.
All right, I'm being honest, Mike. You know, we've been rocking for a long time.
Dog, if I pass away, they better be a big ass Mike Shawn. Oh, you better have a big ass. Not even Mike Shawn. You better have a tattoo that says Michael Shawn.
It won't be a Michael or Micah. I'm not. I can't. I'm not putting another man. No, I'm sorry. Unless it's the person that that I produced in life. That's my boy. I cannot see me putting a man's initials or names.
Prematurely.
Mike, I would be sad. I would be hurt. I would be messed up for a long.
Oh,
stretch.
You ain't shit for real.
I'll make sure the kids are good. What? Like if the fam, but the tattoo.
Honoring the person.
I can honor you in other ways. Like I'm just being honest. I'm just being totally brutally honest.
You wouldn't even tattoo a teardrop on your face.
Right. But on to Ray J. What
Hold on. TV said, I don't think it's weird, even though I don't like name tattoos. I would do would do close family, not. Shout out though. Okay, I guess you would do a close family member, so you don't think it's weird
because people are perverts and sexualize everything when you express love in ways that they wouldn't. So
now that Lady Q, that is a valid point. This is another Q comment sponsored by WokeUpInspired.com. Lady Q says because people are perverts, sexualize everything when expressing love in ways they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Is this you just being homophobic right now? I mean, if I pass away, why you wouldn't put you keep saying a man's name? It's the personal past. It's honoring the person.
I'm not like I can honor in other ways. I'm not getting it. It has nothing to do with. I'm not homophobic, first off, but it has nothing to do with any of that. I'm not putting a man on me in general.
Right.
And no, I'm just not. I'm not doing it. Like certain family members, you can get away with your kids. You can get away with parents, but dog, that's where the line for me. I'm good.
So you're saying it's okay for me to get a tattoo of my dad's name, like Miguel, while he's present, and thank God he's present. Thank you, God.
Parents and kids, yes.
Parents and kids, yes. Afro Queen. I knew Jay Black was not getting anyone, but maybe his kids on.
Bam. bam. And I could see like some type of something that represents, like the initials for all, like boom with the initials with the cross or the like something dope I can see potentially exploring.
Something like what? Say that again. You would get a tattoo
like for the
what?
kids, like like all your kids. Maybe you could do like a tower of the kids, and maybe their names like connected to something, like one letter connected to another. Like it could be, I don't know, something creative. I would consider, with the kids, but that's the extent of it. Yeah, that's the extent. And this is from somebody that did the whole relationship thing with your name tattooed on me, my name tattooed on you.
This is what I don't get.
Younger.
You did the nonsense and put a person's name on your body.
Yeah, that was the nonsense. I was young, and and sometimes when you're in relationships, you can get caught up. So let's be real, people can get caught up in relationships and do tattoos. So, then they could fix their problem. It could be, your spouse, not your spouse.
Right.
Baby mom, baby dad, whatever.
I lucked up, got a bad name at the mark in the 90s, but then my first son came along with his dad, same birthday, and he's a junior. Oh, okay. So you lucked up. You almost caught the L on that one. All right. So we all started because Ray J has a tattoo that's supposed to be weird. I don't know. Jay thinks the Brandy tattoo, having a tattoo of his sister, is weird.
I thought it was weird.
Okay. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I mean, I love my sister. Well, okay. I didn't say I would or wouldn't. I'm sitting here waiting to see what this Ray J tattoo looks like.
So the person was on the arm. Now here's the
latest one. Let me see if I can see this. Who's that?
That's Brandy's face. Let me take this down.
He got Brandy's face.
That's her whole face. You see her face on his leg.
Did she just buy him a car or something we don't know about? Like, did Brand...
weird, son. Her whole face.
But it got a tattoo that says best on her forehead. And then it got a little tattoo. He kind of ruined her face by putting the stuff on the face. Okay, now we take it. Okay.
See, I got the solo of just.
Wow. Okay, that I don't.
Told you the dude is weird. I mean,
so he's got Brandy's name.
So it says best friends on the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
On the cheek, it got 4. On the other side, ever. On her right next to her lip, from Ray with love. Yeah. Tell me. I'm listening. I mean, not weird, huh? That's cool with you.
What did the internet say? What were they comments? What were they saying?
Same thing I'm saying, and then you got this people saying like Lady Q saying no, it's balanced, but I think it's more of the weird side from what I my take was more weird.
Why he got 2? So he got 2. Why she look high though? Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Why he got her eyes looking like that?
Oh God.
Roddy Perry. He should got Brandy's brother. Brandy's brother would have been. If you said Brand, that would have been Roddy said he should have got Brandy's brother. That would have been a dope.
With just her face and saying Brandy's brother.
Yeah. But he's got 2 Brandy tattoos now on.
Yeah, one going all the way down the arm. Going down the leg.
They saving him. It was an emotional response to the verses. How did she save him in the verses? Did she never touched the microphone?
No, I think she just supported him behind the scenes and
Look, brother and sister love is deep. Brothers and sisters love is very deep. It's a deep love. So I don't think the name that he had on the tattoo, I don't see it as being weird. It's different. I never thought of it. I never thought
must have fell off a scooter bike, Queen once said. And broke his head.
Oh my God. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are absolutely ridiculous with these comments. He must have. Why do we think? But okay, because we got to get to this Macy Gray comment. But why do we think it's weird to tattoo your sister on your arm? Why do we think it if we're not sexualizing it? What's the reason?
literally over the top. And you immediately trust me. Well, I ain't gonna say trust me. At any point when you saw the tattoos, did you think they're a little too something? Did that cross your mind ever? To be honest,
yes, it did. But that's what I'm asking. Why is Lady Q right? Are we saying this? All right, because Afro Queen said the name was fine. We're getting your sister's face on you. That's where it gets a little weird. I'm asking if we're not doing what Lady Q said we're doing in the Q comments. And she's saying the reason why we think it's weird because we sexualize everything. If Jay Black. I'm going to repeat the Q question that is sponsored by WokeUpInspired.com. Lady Q said, because people are perverts and sexualize everything when expressing love in ways they wouldn't. If we're not sexualizing it, then what is the problem with him putting his sister's face on his arm? And I'm not saying I think it's a little weird, but I don't know why I think it's weird. We're not sexualizing it. So Jay Black, if we're not sexualizing the tattoo that Ray J has of his sister, the second one, if we're not so why if we're not sexualizing it, then why do we have a problem?
It's excessive. It's really over. Like this is really over top. It ain't just her initials. It ain't BN with Brandy Norwood. You know, this is over the top. The other one was really big. I think it's excessive, and it makes me I cannot not sexualize it. I just can't.
All right, Tam.
I can't.
Tam has another comment. I didn't think Brandy's name tattoo was weird at all. Okay,
the
Tam,
name.
Tam,
She
well,
said she didn't
right
think
now,
the name was, but I think she thinks that the face is over the top.
Lady Q, the Q comment brought to you by WokeUpInspired.com. The Q comment is, it never crossed my mind. Lady Q.
You're a lie. I don't believe that.
Are we telling the truth, Lady Q?
It never crossed your mind? Never?
You never thought it was a little weird that Ray J now has 2 Brandy tattoos?
Yeah.
Tam Tam says, I wouldn't do a face. Her eyes look creepy, red and hot. Yeah, I don't know why they made the creepy red eyes. I don't know why the tattoo artist decided
that was the
to
pick
make her
that Ray
look like the blunted person, the blunted version of Brandy. I don't know why that happened. Ray J is excessive.
I mean, some people are just over the top and extra, doing too much. She do look high.
So now Lady Q done checked me because she checked me.
Just because you went.
Yeah, she checked me because then what is the problem then? If we're not sexualized, if it's just a show of love to your sister, then there shouldn't be a problem with it. But why do I still feel funny about it?
Yes, so we can't put our finger quite on it.
I can't.
So there you go.
Maybe I need to bring this up to my therapist today. I got an individual session today. Maybe I need to talk to my therapist. Like, why do I have?
You gotta talk to the tree. Ask the tree. Maybe the tree will give you a sign.
Yeah, go hug a tree or something. I'm gonna ask my therapist today in our session. I'm like, why do I feel funny that a brother has 2 tattoos of his sister? And she'll break it down. She'll start asking me, well, she'd probably ask me like, how do you feel about your sister? And I'd be like, I love her tremendous. And she'd be like, and would you get a tattoo? My question is, why is it okay for us to get the tattoos when a person passes? Doesn't that go against the whole new thing? Give people their flowers now.
Memorializing, and I guess just saying, giving the flowers while they're alive, they can see it. Yeah, because if somebody passed away, it's definitely looked at and viewed differently.
Everybody's like, "Wow, that's dope that you're representing the person that passed away." Like it's okay to get to do, like literally, even though Jay won't do it, it's okay if one of your brother or one of your homies passes away. Jay Black said he wouldn't even get a tattoo to a homie. That is disrespectful, and he said it to my face. That was so disrespectful.
Then you know when you're dead, but he didn't do it. Hey, I'm being honest. You can respect the fact that I'm being honest. And ain't no way you get my face tattooed on your arm if I suddenly pass away. There's no way you gonna get the in honor of it. You got my face.
If you pass, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Do a picture like this.
No.
You ain't doing that.
I would probably get a Jay Black, and I'd probably get even though it's so morbid. Like the tattoos are so morbid when you put the year they were born and the year they passed. I might do that. I mean, but I don't have any tattoos. I might do that. I don't know if I get your face on my arm, but
You're not doing that. That's hilarious. Light as you is. Oh God.
Yeah, light as I am, your face would be sticking out. I'd have to explain that every day.
Who's the dude? Who's the black boy?
Yo, who's that on your arm? No, it's my homie passed away. Yeah. No matter where I go, I gotta wear a long sleeve shirt. I gotta answer that question. You go to the doctor, they be like, "Hey, before I check you out, who's the dude on your arm?
You gay lover or something?"
Was that your husband? No, it wasn't my husband. It was my homeboy who passed away.
Something more might have been going on. Put the flag on myself.
Why you...
Pause. All right, we gotta.
But even if you do that, Jay act like I want to put a picture of his face on my arm with 2 hearts next to him or something. I'm not gonna put hearts next to it. It's gonna be R.I.P.
I start playing and then nah. All right. So hey, good luck to Ray J.
Do a tattoo. It looks like us holding hands, but we really were pounding each other up.
What was they doing? I knew they was close, but
Yeah, they were close.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. All right. How about just giving people actual flowers? Yes, just give actual flowers, Queen.
Let's be mature about this. How about just giving people their actual flowers while they're alive instead of waiting till they pass away? It makes no sense. They've always been different. Did y'all watch how they were on whichever reality show they were on? They do have a different relationship. I don't know. What are y'all trying to say about it? They're just close. What are y'all trying to say here? They're just close.
They're so close that he got this on his leg.
He got that's on his leg.
That's his leg. But he said he's going to do other family stuff.
Yeah, so he gonna probably put his mom on there.
Yeah, he ain't got his mom or his dad. He got Brandy going down the arm. he got the face like, yeah. Where's mom? Where's mom? Sonia's the name, right? Sonia and Papa Ray or whatever.
Yeah, mom should have probably been the first tattoo, Rachel. But I mean, I know she ain't a celebrity, but
it ain't about celebrity.
I don't think. Listen, I've changed my whole opinion within 10 minutes. I see nothing wrong with it now. I see nothing wrong with it.
Like I said, good luck.
Good luck, Ray J.
Good luck. Good luck.
But if you want to clear it up, just get a tattoo of your mom and then get a tattoo of your dad, and then everybody's like, "Oh, okay. you got the whole family."
That would be dope. A family picture with all of them. I can see that. I can see that. If you did like family photo, it was with them 4. I could see that on his leg. I'm like, oh, that's dope.
Jay said he could see that, but if I pass away, he can't see putting a photo of me and him live at the comedy club.
It never happened. It never happened. Not even in the one that disappeared. Not even that. Nope.
Mad people getting tattoos of me if I pass Step J Black. It's ridiculous. Maybe he's doing a family tree, a connect. I don't know what he's doing, but I know that's my therapist today. Why do I feel some type of way about that? I'm like, why is that? And I bet you she's gonna be, are you homophobic? And I'm far from homophobic. Like, I'm far from that. Even though that's what everybody says. When racist people say, I'm never racist. So I guess that was a contradiction. But I say to each their own. Just tell me she is the reason. She is the reason why the first career. Is that what you're trying to say? All right. We're done, Richard. All right. It's oh wow, it's 8:27. We done pushed through all the way to 8:27.
And the people sticking with us. We appreciate y'all for rocking.
Thank y'all for sticking with us on YouTube. Thank y'all for sticking with us. Then let's play Macy Gray. First of all, I'm surprised that we can understand what Macy Gray's talking about, because I interviewed Macy Gray, and when she talks, I caught like every 4th word. Just letting you know, she ain't that. She has a different type of flow when she talks. But this is Macy
and everybody's gonna hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact.
I know
So
that
for those,
okay, wait, pause, stop. Okay.
Those on IG who can't hear you can always go to Media Room 360 on YouTube. We're in Facebook jail. We don't know why, but Macy Gray said you can change your parts, but just because you change your parts, it does not make you a woman. Then the interviewer said, "So that's what you believe?" And she said, "Yes, absolutely. It doesn't make you a woman." Now, obviously, me and Jay Black would really need an ovary on the show right now.
Yeah, normally that's what we need to break that down your thoughts. But Mike shockingly is saying Macy ain't said nothing wrong. It ain't going as the way some people like. It's more lopsided to her defense saying she ain't lied, she's correct, she's right. Boom. So it ain't like what you thought. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of people hating her. They like, what? She say wrong.
I think people have been waiting for somebody to say this. I think a lot of people have been waiting for somebody to say this, and everybody's scared to death, especially celebrities, to say stuff like this because of the fear of the cancellation. And I think there have been a lot of people. Now, I'm just going to tell you, common sense tells me Macy Gray is right, that you can change your body parts, but that does not make you a woman. Common sense just tells me that. This is no moral opinion. This ain't my principles. This is just 1 + 1 = 2. Identifying, now I'm asking the question, identifying being a woman and actually being a woman. Aren't they two different things?
Identifying as a woman and actually being a woman. Yes.
I'm asking everybody on IG.
Yes, I think you're right. Identifying and yeah, because you can't get birth, you can't have kids. So how can you truly be a woman? Wait, maybe I might have said something. Sometimes I talk. I hope if nobody, I had to just pause for a second.
There might have been some, because you never know. Maybe there was a man who turned into a woman.
You can't have kids unless you're a woman, right?
I swore I saw that story happen. I swore.
If I'm ignorant, sorry, I apologize. I go speak in my mind again. But in order to truly be, don't you have to have a period and give birth? You can give birth to kids.
That's what I thought. I thought only a woman could have kids. I don't know, but I swore I saw a story where a man did something and somehow another had a baby. Julio, is it Julio or Julio _DFX? Then I remember listening to you on the radio when I was little. Dog, it's so funny. I take that as a true compliment, but goddamn, you make me feel old when you say that. I listened to you when I was little. That's what annoys me about this whole topic. Like, why?
That's right, Jay. Oh, good. Thank you, Ash. I thought I was defensive.
But see, I don't even know with the technology. Can a man? Is there some way they can?
Can a man what? Give birth to a kid?
Yeah, I don't know. I swore I saw a story like that. But listen, man, I'm just trying to make sure we cover all the bases on this.
No, so Macy said what she said.
Everybody's gonna hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
So.
Boom. Sorry. That's what she said. Just because you change your parts doesn't make you a woman. Just because you identify as a woman doesn't make you a woman. And people are agreeing with her wholeheartedly.
Macy Gray said, just because you change your parts, it doesn't make you a woman on IG. What do y'all think, women?
Crazy.
Yes or no? What's the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and they were pregnant? I don't know what Danny DeVito. I don't know.
Remember? I do remember. I
remember there was. I remember.
But that ain't real. Like it was a movie, Queen Boy. Like, what are we doing? It wasn't real. The man you're talking about used to be a lady. So the guy that was pregnant used to be a lady, so he got all lady parts.
The guy that okay. Thank you, Ashley.
Or had a transformation and. Like hermaphrodites, can they have kids if you got both body parts?
Oh. I don't know. Hey, I just want to compliment Ash.
We need a female.
We need a woman on the show today in the worst way because we don't know nothing about nothing.
We just know Macy Gray was in the news and we missed yesterday, so we want to make sure we got out of there today.
The only thing we know is that Kevin Durant demanded a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. That's what
I know Big Brother premiere last night, and I had a fun time watching Big Brother
last night.
That's what I know. All this, are you a woman or not a woman? I thought you have to be able to bear kids to be really proceed in a woman, and like have the body parts too. Not because every woman can't have kids, but to have those parts to be able to have that option to carry a seed. If I put the egg and sperm in, like I thought that was having a period every month. Or in some cases, double up, wherever people had these cycles. But I don't know.
I think they called Jay Black.
I think they called Jay Black because it's dangerous for them. If men can, no. Oh, hermaphrodites. So it's more dangerous if they got them. Claude.
What up, Claude?
If they got the body parts, they potentially can.
All right, Claude's here. Claude, did you see the clip? Play the clip of Macy Gray. Tell me what you think about this. Play the clip.
Macy Gray, here we go.
And everybody's going to hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact.
Bam. And let the ruckus begin. My question was, is there a difference between identifying as a woman and being an actual woman? You got a uterus, you can have a baby. So can you get a uterus? Like, is there a store that you pick up? Is there a uterus department can you get a uterus? Lady Q with the Q comments brought to you by wokeupinspired.com. As a woman, I am more than my uterus, so don't define me solely on my equipment because every woman can't have kids.
She always goes so left, always goes so like deep with something. And she know what we're saying, but she know we're not trying to minimize the diminish any of that stuff, define anyone solely. The question was, can you be a woman if you don't have a uterus to bear kids?
But then she makes a point. There are women who can't have kids. So are we taking away are we making them less than a woman if we just base it on that? Probably a C-section.
But they got the body parts. They were born with the body parts that could produce kids.
They just they're not this is bad. I'm gonna say they're not working properly.
Yes, but they had the ability, the intention for them to have the ability, but just for whatever medical reasons,
reason,
but they still are a woman because they have those.
We need Lady Q to be a square. Listen, Lady Q. So if that's not, Jay was trying to make that as the defining thing that changes what a woman is and what a man trying to be a woman is. That a woman can have a kid, but a man trying to be a woman can't.
Getting people riled
up. Yes, Lady Q. Women are more than their uterus.
Oh God. Oh God. What up, Joy? I see Joy checking in.
All right. There's gender identity and assigned gender. Oh. Trans women want to be recognized as women. So it's an interesting question. So there's gender identity and assigned gender. So I guess the assigned gender is like, I'm a boy. I came out a boy. So okay.
But Macy Gray said you're not a girl just because you got those body parts added. You can't get a uterus added.
Do we know that? Are we sure there is not? Amazon doesn't do. Are we positive?
Not the Amazon, not the next day delivery.
Are we sure? Next day delivery.
If you adopt a baby, you can still be a woman minus the childbirth. I get what you're saying, Claude. Let's be honest, though. Let's be real. All right.
I always wondered if women feel some type of way that a man can just change a body part and be considered a woman. Like we've always made the running joke that Jenner became what's his name? What's her name? I'm not trying to disrespect. Caitlyn won the award Woman of the Year on ESPN, and women seem to applaud it and weren't upset that, like, and I said this before, in his rookie year as a woman, he literally won the MVP league for being the best woman.
But
I don't know.
Try to go the sentimental route.
Do
She
y'all
tried to go
feel
the sentimental route with that comment.
If you adopt a baby, you could still be a woman, minus the children. But are you just identifying as a woman?
How about your parent? Like, that don't make you a woman because you're a parent, because you adopted.
Jeez, why was the Ray J topic so much easier? God,
because we ain't got no ovaries on here. We ain't got no female to help us.
They're experimenting. Overnight delivery, you're gonna be able to get a uterus. I'm telling you. They're gonna knock right at the door. You're gonna walk out. It's finally here. Babe.
Your uterus here. It is. Did you pick it up?
I didn't even know. Wait, does the uterus come with ovaries? I think that would have been a horrible joke. I was like, it came with ovaries this time. I don't know what. I don't know what's in the uterus.
Okay.
At some point, you have the experience. Oh, the blood. The cycle. And if you haven't, then I mean, you know, Mike, OMG, Amazon.
If you're not going getting periods, can you really be a woman with a uterus if you're not getting cycles? Is that part of being a woman?
Like, I don't care either way. I just want to know if women catch feelings over people being able to just become them. Laugh a lot. We're not getting to the root of this, but Macy has her opinion. I get that. Then identity, gender, or assigned gender. And I think there are people who have a problem with assigned gender. Take the square. You got it.
I know she was just trying to encourage Lady Q to get on this talk about. Lady Q is so passionate. You got all these thoughts.
Grand Rising, right back at you, love. Light by Joy.
Joy saying what up to Queen Born, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a fake woman.
See.
So Janetta saying is a fake woman if you ain't got the uterus, if you just getting body parts. And identifying Bruce Jenner or whatever, Caitlin.
Ashley Newman said, well, tell Amazon to send me some new uteruses attached. Are ovaries in the uterus, y'all? Are they around the uterus? I don't know. I never paid attention. You have to get that separately. That'd be separate. You'd have to get a separate order to get the ovaries. Let me find out. They're gonna be harvesting uteruses. I'm telling you, the way technology is and scientists are right now, they are obsessed of creating human beings. They can't wait. Yes, you need.
And, you know, Afro Queen, she's a medical professional. Afro Queen, she knows. Yeah, she should pop on. Who need to square? I'll send the link out.
Some women don't get periods either. Jesus, some women don't get periods. I forgot about that. See?
Really?
Yeah, especially when they get about women's actual body parts and not talking about it in a sexual way. Once you get a hysterectomy, you no longer get a period. And I think at a certain
that's because you stopped it then.
But then when you go through menopause, you stop having
life cycle after so many years. So, but you born, you having periods.
So are there women who just don't have them from the time they're like, when they're supposed to? We don't know nothing about that. This is interesting. Look, it's just two guys trying to be politically correct and not offend nobody.
Yep, trying.
I felt some type of 1 year being a woman, and Lala felt some type of way about Caitlyn Jenner. It was just used for ratings, but I wanted to know if y'all felt some type of way that she won Woman of the Year. Ashley, log off now.
What they got going on back and forth or something.
Those women are not human. Those women are not human. That's Lala. I ain't say that. I don't know what that means. Nope, almost something season. I ain't got my glasses. Okay, Lady Q. We have another Q comment sponsored by WokeUpInspired.com. So I can only be a woman if I am childbearing age and have uterus. Very interesting.
See? Taking it personal.
Well, then can you
we're trying to be educated. We're not trying to offend.
We're asking for help.
That was it.
We thought that defined.
But that's a snarky comment. Like that's a very snarky, sarcastic, comment. I mean, that's my takeaway, Mike. I don't know about you.
Lady Q, I feel like you busting our chops. I feel like you. Lady Q, I agree. I didn't have a normal one. What do you mean you didn't have a normal one? What? Mike, you don't know where ovaries are? No, Stacy, why would I need to? I never had to get them checked.
Yeah.
I probably tapped a few. Damn.
Leo season.
Y'all talking about Leo season coming up, boy.
Yeah. So. Well, I think we did our best.
But I guess our best wasn't good enough. Here we are, offending folks again.
Yeah. Hopefully we didn't offend anyone.
Thought
Hopefully
in
they realize.
order to do it, you have to have a uterus. But I found you may be able to order them on Amazon just once. Can me and Jay Black not offend people on every morning?
Just once.
I don't know.
That's all we want.
We tried our best not to hurt. We listen. They can recreate genitalia. You can buy boobs. The uterus is next. It's all about self-identity. I was just wondering if y'all women got mad. Michael Shawn said, I never had to get them checked.
Never had a checkup. Like
I've never had a sore uterus.
God.
Who don't have the answers and don't know shit about shit shouldn't be screaming shit on this topic. What do you want us to do? We needed content.
She was in the news. So a lot of people agree with her and thought, oh, this would be good to get everybody's thoughts. And I mean, we're not specialists on uterus,
obviously we not. We don't know the definition of what real womanhood is. I just found out I'm still getting over the fact that if I pass away, you think you mad?
Puerto Rican, like green bottle, like
I'm still shocked about that. It was crazy, but
we appreciate you hanging with us through the choppy
YouTube.
We so appreciate it. Even with us not having our knowledge, it may be Mo, with her degrees, able to shed a different insight. But no, we're not trying to offend anyone. If you're a parent, you're a parent. Women with a uterus and you get a cycle and
now Afro Queen, you should have asked that question earlier. Well, can someone be considered a man if they have male genitalia?
Or if they don't, she's saying maybe she's saying
if a woman got got a penis. Okay, I guess if she got, would that make her a man? As long as I get into a fight with her, that I won't be charged for domestic violence, then she could be a man.
Wait a minute. You said what? If you get into a fight?
As long as I get into a fight with her.
Shut up, DP.
We stayed even, though Jay Black wanted to leave an hour ago. Yeah, he wanted to leave an hour.
I did. I was like, it's too choppy. Let's just go. Let's regroup for tomorrow.
I just want, if a woman gets that part of her body and we get into a fight, I want it to be handled as two guys got into a fight. Not that I beat a woman.
Well, if they identify as a woman, they're going to be...
No, if they identify as a man, they say, can a woman be a man?
Go by their ID?
I just want it to be equal. If y'all want it, I don't care. If you identify as a man, I don't care if you identify as a man. Going to.
Here we go, Super. Break it down,
Super said, even if you identify as a woman, your DNA will say otherwise. Oh, who got something to say to Super?
DJ Super said that.
Can you get DNA on Amazon there? Can you get that on Amazon? Can you get DNA?
We didn't say that when Super said it.
Oh, so we should have given Super a square. Who knew? Super would have sent you the link if you would have hit that with us earlier. Yes, it was crazy. Straight chat. If your DNA still comes up and you a male, are you a male? If your DNA comes up and you a female, are you a female? Or y'all gonna challenge that scientific evidence also?
What you identify with, not your DNA, like which.
We got to bring this back up and have a woman be on a square.
What up, Don? Mm-hmm.
And I will repeat, We were asked a question by Afro Queen. If a woman gets a man genitalia placed on her and walks around and is dressed like a man, if you want me to respect you, that you identify a man, when we both do a crime, we need to go to the same prison or the same jail. You can't pick and choose, y'all. Like, you can't pick and choose when you're a man and not a man. Just like you can't pick and choose when you're a woman and not a woman. If this is what we're going to do, then shouldn't it be 100%?
But that's how I go, though, because if someone is want to be identified as a difference, like a female, a male want to be identified as a woman, they get the fight, and then the deep voice come out. Now they tough tone, they husky.
Dog, how is it fair that there was a guy who identified as a woman, right? He did a crime. They didn't want to put him in a man jail because he would be targeted because he identified as a woman. So they put him in a female jail. You know what he wound up doing? Getting people pregnant in a female jail.
Mm-hmm. You know.
So once again, you get to pick and choose.
DNA had his sperm count high, and boom, there it is. But no, this is interesting. I would love a specialist in the trans world, maybe that can help break that stuff down with the surgeries and.
We absolutely do need one, and we'll get one. We actually have an expert coming on the show that works at the place that I go to, where I go get the therapy done and everything like that. My group therapy, individual therapy. There's a doctor there who said he would love to come on and explain things about mental health and addiction and stuff like that. So we're gonna have him, and he reminded me yesterday. He was like, "Hey, Tuesday reminded me. Don't forget that. I would love to do your show." All right, let's comment on the topic. My issue is, why is the question being asked to people that aren't part of that demographic? I have never seen someone ask a trans man or a trans woman be asked this kind of question. My issue is, why is the question being asked by people that aren't part of that demographic? Well, I guess it's the same reason why you ask about different types of people. I mean, that's why we do the show, so we can have a conversation of different types of people who we may not be familiar with, we may not know the inner workings of what their lives are about. Maybe if we did more of that, if we did more conversations like this, but we probably should have an expert on here. Mm-hmm. If you got a penis, you're going to the male jail. That's not what happened in this case. They sent him to the female jail because they wanted him to be targeted. Come to find out, he did the targeting. It's been good. All right. I don't think we've been too irresponsible.
No.
On the level of our normal ignorance, we are probably like at a 3. Okay, maybe the Amazon uterus joke is a little. Maybe that was. Maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, next day delivery. Maybe I shouldn't say it came with ovaries. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But you got to lighten things up when you don't know nothing about it. And Lady Q, you always are open to get a square, but that's when y'all got talking. If you want a square and you see we struggling with the female anatomy, feel free to get on here, and you got some quality points. So that's it, y'all. We made it through technical difficulty.
Great chopped and screwed show. Yep, I like it.
Now you don't need to remind us about the chopped and screwed. You just say great show. Why you got to remind us about it? You didn't have to remind us about it. There's nothing we could do.
Let me go research some tattoos. Let me see. Oh, you didn't talk about Nicki. You was going to talk about Kevin Petty too. I guess maybe tomorrow. Nicki Minaj's husband.
Oh yeah. He got the longest house arrest in the history of the world. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. We're done. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute. Enjoy every second. You fight for everything in life, parking spots, likes, and views. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone take it from you. Be kind to each other, y'all. Just be kind to each other. Shawnee Scott, and our prayers get better. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace. We're going.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap.